Dogs in our community or in the Inuvialuit settlement is a big deal from the history. They brought the medicine when there was no other transportation.
So I've been born and raised around dogs. My dad had dogs, he was a former musher, and I took over as soon as I was old enough. I enjoy the dog's company, and there's an attachment you get to them once you grow up with them. It's hard to say, but I enjoy them more than being around people.
In all my childhood years or growing up living in Tuk, I have not heard of rabies until this past winter.
Rabies is endemic in the fox population in the north, and dogs commonly interact with foxes, creating a public health risk for the people in their community.
8 o'clock in the morning, there's fox fighting with our pup. And when we went out, my son went out first and then saw that it was literally fighting with the pup. And when my son got the gun, the fox that was rabies, you could tell it was rabies. It was frothing. It was just wasn't sure where it even was, I think. And then so my son shot it. First it seemed okay, but you know, I know that from experience. I was a trapper and with foxes, and I know that it takes a while, and I didn't want to take chances, so they brought it to Nuvik, and I'm not sure where it went. They had to put her down.
In the winter, we keep our dogs in a shed, a big shed like a farm. We watch them all year. We have drop boxes and a big shed with straw on the ground. That way we keep them away from the rabies foxes.
People aren't trapping or hunting them anymore, and it's the area foxes from this area that are coming back and then staying through the winter. And I'm not sure about where they get the rabies, but it's a really bad problem.
Government support for lay vaccinators like Stacy has helped increase access to rabies vaccines, but gaps in care still exist, and many communities have never had access to veterinary services.
Proper medical care is very hard. The only access we have right now is rabies. But as for the other shots or other medical care, it's very hard.
It's been tough. Throughout this winter, we had dogs that got injured, and basically we had to be our own vet for the dogs. There's a lot of dog owners and dog team owners, small communities, and you have to fly or travel 3 hours to go to a vet.
Not just in Tuk, but in communities. I think we need somebody that's here, somebody that's going to coming in more often and doing these vaccines, because we can wait, especially in the fall. We can wait sometimes. It's going to happen. I guarantee you that this fall it's going to be pretty well the same thing, maybe worse.
Just get vet clinics opened up in the small communities, at least, every 2 months, every month or something.
People say that, it's just a bad year. No, it's not. It's gonna happen. And I think that instead of saying, wishing for the best, we can't. We got to be ready for it. We got to say, hey, let's put these in place. Let's do something about it before something else. Instead of a pup, it might be a kid.